Hi, my name is Mike with Desert Night CDL School. I'm Class B pre-trip video. Okay. First, we're going to look at the tractor. Make sure it's not leaning to the left or to the right, which would indicate a flat tire or a broken leaf spring. Also going to look underneath the tractor. Make sure there's no puddles or wires hanging. My headlight assembly. My high beams and my low beams, properly mounted secure, clear in color, no cracks, no condensation. Have my blinkers and my four ways, properly mounted secure, amber in color, no cracks, no condensation. My mirror and brackets, properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked. The mirror itself is clean and free of any illegal stickers and debris. Up top, we have our clearance light, amber in color, no cracks, no condensation. Okay, now we're going to go into the engine compartment. Alright, we're going to do a general overview. All my hoses, no cuts, abrasion, bulges, or leaks. There's no bare or exposed wires. My coolant reservoir is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked. It's not leaking. And my lid is secure and tight. All hoses going to and from it. No cuts, abrasion, bulges, or leaks. And my water pump right here is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked. It's not leaking. No illegal welds. And it's belt driven. The belt itself, no more than 3/4 inch play from center, and it's not torn or frayed. My windshield wiper reservoir is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked, it's not leaking, and my lid is secure and tight. My exhaust starts right here, go underneath the cab to my muffler, heat shield and stack. It's all properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked, no legal welds, and all clamps are present and tight. Okay, let's get to the other side of the engine compartment. All right, we're gonna do another general overview of all my hoses. No cuts, abrasion, bulges, or leaks. All clamps are present and tight. No bare or exposed wires. Have my alternator. It's belt driven. It's not cracked. It's not dented. No legal welds. The belt itself, it's not torn. And no more than 3/4 inch play from center. It's not shredded. Alternator is belt driven. The wires coming off my alternator, no bare or exposed wires. Also, my power steering pump is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked. It's not leaking. It's not missing. And it's gear driven. My power steering reservoir is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked. It's not leaking. My lid is secure and tight. All hoses and clamps going to and from it. No cuts, abrasion, bulges, or leaks on the hoses. All clamps are present. My air compressor and governor is properly mounted secure, gear driven. It's not cracked, it's not leaking. All hoses going to and from it, no cuts, abrasion, bulges, or leaks. My engine oil and dipstick, properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked. And my lid is secure and tight. To check the oil, I would bring out the dipstick, wipe it clean, insert it, bring it back out, make sure it's at the adequate level. If not, I will fill right here. And the lid is secure and tight. My frame is properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, no illegal welds or holes. My gearbox, properly mounted secure. It's not cracked. It's not leaking. All my hardware is present and tight. All hoses going to and from it. No cuts, abrasion, bulges, or leaks. And clamps are present and tight. My shock absorber, properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked, and not leaking. Have good rubber bushings, which are not dry rotted. My airbag, properly mounted secure, no cuts, abrasion, bulges, or leaks. Have my front leaf spring hanger and my rear leaf spring hanger, properly mounted secure. It's not cracked. No legal welds. It's not missing. Have good rubber bushings which are not dry rotted. My leaf spring itself is straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked. No legal welds. And it's held together to the axle with 2 U-bolts and 4 nuts. The U-bolts are straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked, not missing. And 4 nuts are present and tight. My axle itself is straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked. No illegal welds. Okay, have my pitman arm, my drag link, my upper, lower, control arm, and my tie rod. They're all properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked, no illegal welds. They're held together with 3 castle nuts and cotter pins. Cotter pins and castle nuts present and tight. Ball joints are well lubed and free of debris. My brake air lines, no cuts, abrasion, bulges, or leaks. My brake chamber is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked, it's not dented, it's not leaking, and my C-clamp is present and tight. My push rod and slack adjuster, properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked, with the brakes released and the wheels chocked, no more than 1 inch of play. Okay, got my brake drum and brake lining, properly mounted secure, it's not cracked, no legal welds, free of debris, no oil or grease which would indicate a hub leak. My brake pads, it's properly mounted secure, it's not cracked, no legal welds, and no less than 1/4 inch of pad thickness, and is also free of debris. My inner and my outer rims, properly mounted secure, it's not cracked, no legal welds, and it's not dented. Okay, my inner and my outer tires, no cuts, abrasion, bulges, or leaks. The top of my tires, also no cuts, abrasion, bulges, or leaks. Have even tread, no less than 4/32 of tread thickness, and these cannot be recapped. My lug nuts, they're all present and tight. There's no rust trails or oblong shape, which will indicate looseness. My steel valve stem is properly mounted secure, straight, no metal contact, it's not cracked, and it's not leaking, and my dust cap is present and tight, and I will check with the tire pressure gauge to 100 psi if needed. My wet hub is properly mounted secure, it's not cracked, it's not leaking, all hardware is present and tight. I will check here and feel here if needed. Have my clearance lights, my blinkers, and my 4-ways, amber in color. No cracks, no condensation. Have my mirror and bracket, properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked, no legal welds. The mirror itself, clean and free of any legal stickers or obstacles. Okay, go with my door. It opens, it closes properly. My hinges are properly mounted secure. They're not cracked, bent, broken, or missing. And my door does not sag. My weather stripping, properly mounted secure. It's not dry rotted and it's not missing. Inside the cab, I have 3 reflector triangles, which is properly mounted secure, present. Inside has spare fuses. Also, my fire extinguisher is properly mounted secure. It's fully charged with pin in place. Okay, my steps and catwalk, properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, free of debris, and no illegal welds. My fuel tank is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked, it's not dented, it's not leaking. My fuel lines, no cuts, abrasion, bulges, or leaks. My fuel cap, properly mounted secure. It's not cracked. It's not leaking. Inside, I have a gasket, which is present. Not dry rotted also. I have a DOT chain, which is present and tight. My grab bars, they're both properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked. No illegal welds. Okay. Back of the cab, I have my reflectors, clear reflector, red reflectors, present, clean and present. Okay. My frame and my cross member, properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked, no illegal welds. Inside we have my drive line, it's properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked, no illegal welds. My U-joints are well lubed and free of debris. My splash guard, properly mounted secure, all hardware is present and tight, no missing hardware. My torsion bar, properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked, no legal welds. Have good rubber bushings which are not dry rotted. Okay, my brake air lines, properly mounted secure, no cuts, abrasions, bulges, or leaks. My brake canister is properly mounted secure, it's not cracked, it's not dented, and my C-clamps is present and tight. Get over here, right here. Right here, okay. Got my push rod slack adjuster, properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked, with the brakes released and the wheels chocked, no more than 1 inch of play. Have my front leaf spring hanger, properly mounted secure. It's not straight, not bent. It's straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked. No legal welds. My leaf spring hanger herself, properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked. No legal welds. We have good rubber bushings, which are not dry rotted. Have 2 U-bolts and 4 nuts, properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked. No legal welds. And the bolts are present and tight around the axle. The axle itself is straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked. No legal welds. Okay, my brake drum and brake lining, properly mounted secure. It's not cracked, it's not dented, free of debris, no oil or grease, which would indicate a wheel hub leak. My brake pads, properly mounted secure. It's not cracked. No legal welds. No less than 1/4 inch of pad thickness and free of debris, if I didn't say it. My shock absorber, properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, not cracked, and not leaking. We have good rubber bushings which are not dry rotted. My airbags, properly mounted secure, no cuts, abrasion, bulges, or leaks. Okay. All right, we'll go with the inner and outer rims. Properly mounted secure. It's not cracked, not missing, no illegal welds. Okay, both of my rims are mated together. There's no daylight and it's free of debris. My inner and my outer tires, no cuts, abrasion, bulges, or leaks. The top of my tires, also even tread, no cuts, abrasion, bulges, or leaks. No less than 2 seconds of tread depth, and these can be recapped. My lug nuts, they're all present and tight. There's no rust trails or oblong shape, which will indicate looseness. My dry hub is properly mounted secure. It's not cracked, not leaking. All hardware is present and tight. Both of my steel valve stems, properly mounted secure, straight, not bent, not broken, no metal-to-metal contact. And our dust cap is present. I will check to 100 psi with the tire pressure gauge if needed. Okay, have my mud flap properly mounted secure. It's not torn or frayed, no more than 6 inches from the ground. Have my DOT tape is present, clean and present. Okay. All right, back here we have my brake lights, tail lights, blinkers, and four-ways, red in color, properly mounted secure, no cracks, no condensation. Everything I did to the left side of my tractor, I will do to the right side. And now let's do an end cap.